What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, this time on the main PC. And today, we're gonna try out Doom the Dark Ages. And I think that's it for licenses today. I'll have to wait till tomorrow at whatever time I get done to finish this up, but that's okay. Although I really want to get playing it for real, but I mean, I guess I got extra slots. I could just play it and have fun and then just have a slot, use one of the other slots and just keep remaking a game, just, you know. But I don't know, I'm weird and don't like to play the game until I'm completely done making it for you guys. That's just how I've always done things, so that's probably how I'll do this. Besides, there's another game I'm playing right now anyway. I like to beat the game I'm playing before I move on to the next one, otherwise I'll never get it done. That's how I got such a big backlog to begin with. But in any case, let's go hop on into the game and we'll see what one of the highest end graphics cards you can get. Well, there might be one or two custom cards better than an Astral, but Astral's one of the best cards you can get. Not really worth the money by any means, but hell, even the 5090 for the most isn't worth the money, but hell, for someone like me, it's nothing really that crazy as far as the money's concerned. Hell, the whole computer is a ridiculous amount of money anyway. But if I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't buy it. And that's not me trying to brag or anything either. There's people that have way more money than me. But anyway, why don't we go hop on into the game? So at first, I wanted to turn off this prevent from compute just like I did on the AMD systems, but man, that was a mistake. I was sitting here scratching my head like, why the hell can I not get anywhere near as much FPS as everyone else? Everyone else is getting like 80, 90 FPS with the same setup. Why am I getting worse FPS than someone with 4090s and stuff? And that would be why. So we're gonna play a little itty bitty bit like this and get the intro video and all that stuff. But then we're gonna pretty much immediately go turn that back on so we can actually get acceptable FPS again. And we'll try DLSS too.
Another fool's errand, witch. You have wasted our time once again.
We will not leave here until the heart of Argent is found. It is close.
The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans will summon him.
King 90, we found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were opened from inside the village.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in. Thera.
The transports. How much time?
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlands.
There's no time. Bishop Creed. We need him.
Commander. Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement. If it falls, everything will be destroyed, including your Sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
Fortification targeted for the village of Kalim.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Now we're going to turn on this prevent from compute right here. This is extremely important on this system. It gave me under 60 FPS without it, but with it on, we're getting like 80 to 90 depending on what we're doing. I think maybe high 70s every once in a while we're recording anyway. But when we're not recording, I think it stayed above 80 basically the whole time. But I was shooting at stuff, so I might have been mistaken. Either way, let's hop into the game and let's get some gameplay.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated. Ensign, you have a lock on the Slayer's location? Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3, 2, 1. send a lockdown.
There's a key in the nearby church. Route him the location.
Alright, since DLSS actually looks great in this game, you might as well just turn on DLSS quality and get a bunch more FPS. So I figured we'd try that too. That's probably the way I'm going to play. But now, we can hop back on into the game and we'll see what kind of FPS we get. And if I remember correctly, it's like a pretty decent amount of FPS and it's like butter smooth in the frame times. It's great. Wished all games ran like this. Anyway, let's get some more gameplay.
Traitors.
He's at ground zero. He located. Once he kills the demons, the portals will collapse.
gate's closed. The village is secure.
So alright, let's get some camera pretty gameplay now. Gotta go back to playing on my knees, so I probably won't go as well as I was playing. And towards the end there, I was getting a little overzealous and just seeing what I get away with since it's still uneasy. Shouldn't get his much. Getting his bad. You die. And then you lose. You don't want to lose. Losing is bad. Nobody should want to lose. Oh, holy shit. More of this stuff. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, we already got max shield. Hell yeah. Get a little spikes. Hell yeah. Careful of these guys if I get too close. Oh, I thought that was one. Nope, that is. Oh shit. Alright, do we have any armor? I keep losing all my armor. I keep getting hit. I'm not supposed to get hit, but I keep getting hit anyway. I need to stop doing that. Hell yeah, there's some armor. Nope. Oh, ha! Wow. Eat fireball. You did well, Gatling gun. You did well.
They lied to us. And now we have a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
Of us. They want assurances, and so did I.
Alright, so I gotta go back for sure on the secondary computer and the Alienware, on anything else that I didn't have asynchronous compute on, and go retest that. That apparently helps quite a bit.
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer.
Alright, cool. Didn't get very much of it completed, but it's all good. And I guess with that, we'll wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Doom the Dark Ages, and I'm glad I figured out that thing about that asynchronous compute thing. I mean, it may look a little bit worse in some spots, but I'll take that over getting like not even 60 FPS. I mean, if you just learn that on, you can max this game out. Turning it off, now you can't max the game out. I think I know what most people would choose. And then I figured we would also try out some DLSS too. Didn't bother with frame gen though, just didn't think it was necessary. We were getting so much FPS. I mean, it was butter smooth too. Like the frame times were just great. I wished all games were made like this. Although I do wish that it didn't have built-in ray tracing turned on by default. Like the game could get even more FPS without that, but hey, they did what they did and at least it runs pretty decent. And if they don't do stuff like that, how will they ever get better and make ray tracing actually viable to just be on by default, you know? So they kind of have to do stuff like that every once in a while. At least they know what they're doing. But in any case, we can go ahead, wrap this up. I cannot do the TV PC today, I don't think. So what I'm going to do instead is I'll probably get the intro for it real quick because the camera's right here. It'd be so easy to do. And then I'm gonna go back, re-download it, which I'm already doing on the secondary computer and the Alienware, and turn that asynchronous compute thing back on, because they can probably get enough FPS to play without even needing FSR for all we know if we just turn that back on, right? So, or it might not do jack shit on the AMD systems, and it just helps out the 5090, but I doubt it. I'm willing to bet it helps out everything quite a bit for a pretty minor graphical, you know, degradation. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.